Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about power and work, bringing results. I do feel like there's some level of manifestation here, somebody who was really focused and also had faith, or maybe even, prayed. But we have a lot of determination in this individual that I'm reading for. It's number 18, Sorcerer, and it says ambition, determination, willpower, creation, and focus. And the secondary card says Nest. It's number 41. Also says charity, generosity, sharing, and support. So there's something that you're focused on that other people, I feel, are like garnering support for you, or things are kind of like picking up speed, right? So if you've started a business or if you've moved to a new community, there's a growing sense of people really liking what it is that you're contributing or what it is that you're doing. So keep it up. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of time. I hope you're having a great day. Hello there, Paul. How are you doing? I keep trying to remember that I have announcement stuff. Thank you to the people that have bought the merch. That's awesome. I added 2 new shirts. One of them is a picture of an alien and it says Carmen believes in me. I think that I might get that one. We'll see. That's kind of stupid though, because I'm Carmen. But I like that one, is my point. Hello there, Peggy. Hello, Sierra. How are you? Oh, well, you can come back later, sweetie. I'll forgive you. Naps are delicious. Hello there, Lotta. How's it going? So just real quick, thank you to everyone who's taken me up on the $5 one question limited time offer. I appreciate you keeping me busy and out of trouble. Christina sent me money to the wrong place. So email me if you have sent me money and you haven't gotten a reading, because I have gone through all of the ones or communicated to the ones for today, right? I do have still a couple of spots today if you want that. Otherwise, I'm also committed to doing a reading from a book on my second channel. If you haven't subscribed to that, it's Curious Carmen ASMR. And it's also, I believe, in my description box, and also if you go to my About Me. Okay, now we can start. Thanks, guys. This is the Pulp Tarot. And let's see what else we have. It feels like we have somebody that is experiencing some positive movement in terms of good karma. So you might start to see things that had been challenging get a little bit easier, or you catch a few breaks. Maybe finances get a little bit better for you as well. That's perfect. We've got 4 of Cups in the reverse, Magician in the reverse, 7 of Cups. Okay, so there's a little bit of an illusion around you at this point. You might feel like you have some questions. You don't know which option to choose, right? Maybe you're choosing between career paths or where you want to live. But I do feel like there is a need to remind yourself of what you've accomplished, what you have already contributed, what you're capable of. There is a little bit of insecurity coming through, and I feel like you're much more competent than you give yourself credit for. And this is maybe adding to some confusion. So remembering who you are and what you're capable of helps you in terms of getting to that point where you can make this decision. Hi there, Shaner. How are you doing? All right, what else do we have? The Empress. 6 of Cups. Six of Pentacles. So the number 6 could be important for you. There could be something really important happening on the 6th of this month, for example, whenever you watch this. I I do feel like you're able to take a pretty major step forward in terms of creating something that is adding to your own stability or financial success. But you also, because of that kind of lapse in confidence, or maybe even a little bit of like procrastination, because, like, well, what if this doesn't work out? That's still insecurity, right? I feel like you have somebody from your past. This could be somebody, it's somebody you've known for a long time. It could be a mentor, it could be a former coworker, it could be a close friend, it could be a parent, it could be somebody who loves you like romantically. But I feel like you have an individual willing to not just like kind of rebuild your confidence or remind you of who you are, but they may even invest in you, or try to do something here to give you a little bit of a leg up if you're starting a new venture or starting a new life. So you get a little bit of help, and I feel like that might tip the scale for you in terms of, okay, now I think I can actually do this. We have the Devil, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, 2 aces. And the Hanged Man in the reverse. Yeah, okay, so here's the deal. You have some fear, you have some insecurity over taking this leap of faith, going after this new thing, okay? Whatever this new thing is, new job, new place you want to live, new relationship. Because some of you might want to build a home with somebody, but I do feel like you are terrified. And I want you just to take a deep breath, maybe like 7 of them, and remind yourself that every time there's change or newness in your life, there's going to be that sense that maybe it's going to be too much. Maybe it's kind of like when you're at the top of a roller coaster, right? And you're about to go down that really big hill. It can be frightening, but you'll be all right. It's still worth it. It's an Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity. So I do feel like you're going to work through whatever this insecurity or fear is, and the realization of just how perfect this opportunity is, or, you know, perhaps getting that support from somebody that really does care about you, motivates you to get out of this feeling of being stuck and helps you kind of refine this focus that you have. Three of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles. There are other things or other people that you have invested in and you have been left wanting. That doesn't mean that every opportunity that comes your way for a friendship or a romance or a job is going to be a disappointment. So this is asking for you to be positive and open-minded about what comes your way next. Because I do feel like you have been left kind of like wishing people had done right by you. Hello there, Danny. How are you? No, you're not dreaming. What's up, Tiana? Hello, Mickey. How are you? Hello, Voyager. Welcome back. All right, let's get some oracle cards. This is the Situations deck. If you hadn't figured it out, it's definitely one of my favorites. All right, what else do we have? Hamster wheel, surviving, daily hustle. Legal, paperwork, filed, court. And verge, about to reveal or confess, and that one's in the reverse. So there have definitely been some financial struggles, whoever I'm reading for. I do feel like you are approaching a time where things are going to be much easier for you financially. The thing is, you have maybe put a little bit too much power in someone else's hands, waiting for some sort of paperwork, waiting for somebody to say something. there are still things that you could do to work towards this, right? I'm not telling you to work illegally without a permit or anything like that, but I do feel like one little cog in the machine prevents you from doing all of the other things that you could be doing, because that one thing isn't working. So don't let little issues stop the greater cause, right? The general movement forward. We have karmic, third party, relationship lesson, offer on the table. That's interesting. So I'm talking to somebody who already has an offer, and they could be a little bit hesitant to take this offer because of previous experiences where they were betrayed or not respected. So you might just need to have a conversation. Okay. It feels kind of like somebody's ready to just like walk away from this negotiation or this conversation. And you are being advised to not walk away from that conversation. Yes, there were things that happened in the past that were not that great, but I don't feel like that's what's happening here. And there's a risk of you missing out on an opportunity because of things that happened to you in the past. So appreciate that people and circumstances and the situation is different, right? All right, this is the beginner's tarot. Hi, Divine Nature. How are you doing? Welcome back. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Magician. The Magician's back out in the upright. This is good. Okay, so there's a lapse of confidence. There's a little bit of maybe imposter syndrome. I don't know if I can really do what this is, but at the end of the day, I don't know if I want to let those doubts really like lose this for me, right? Sometimes you just have to have a chat with yourself, right? This is something you can handle. Just fake it till you make it kind of vibe, right? So this Queen of Pentacles energy is doing what it takes to get to that point where they feel more financially comfortable or stable and taking the initiative. They're not procrastinating anymore. So we had the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, a sense of, I don't know if I'm prepared. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I should like move forward with that, to take charge energy, right? The Magician is somebody who figures it out, gets things done. They know what resources they have available to them and they make use of them. Because the Magician has Pentacle, Cup, Sword, Wand, all of that right there, right? So there's confidence returning for somebody. Excuse me. All right, Seven of Pentacles again. We have that just right here, and Judgment. So I feel there's some sort of like poking the bear that happened, or intuitive message, maybe a grandmother figure, an uncle figure, something along those lines, a mentor, somebody you look up to who is like, what are you waiting for? You already have like most of your ish figured out. Like, go do it. Start a business, apply for something, pursue somebody in love. We have a person encouraging you to go for what you want. Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. It's a lot of air energy. Somebody's stuck in their head. Lots of thoughts, lots of inner conflict. Lots of, I don't know if that's what I want. Is that what I want? Was that the truth? Should I trust them? Do I believe them? But at the end of all of this, consternation, I believe we have an individual that realizes I know what the truth is, and I need to be honest about it. This is something that I do want, or this is something I do want to pursue. Even if I don't necessarily get it, I got to go for it. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Two of Wands. So we go from maybe a little bit of like, it's like over modesty, right? Like, oh, I just don't know. I'm not really that special. You know, I don't know if I really have that much to bring to the table. And I feel like there's this outside influence that's positive. Yay. That's reminding you they believe in you and others believe in you. So at a time when you might be a little bit inconsistent with your dedication to this, or a little bit moody with, I don't know, should I go for it? Should I pursue this? Should I be like invested? I think this person's vote of confidence gives you like the boldness or the courage that you need to finally take care of those things, cross off whatever the checklist is, make the plans, buy the ticket, whatever it is. You take action, or you at least figure out like the actual plan for it, right? All right, let's go with, this is the Gilded Reverie. It is an extended Lenormand. What's up, Lucas? That's right. I got nothing better to do. All right, what else do we have? We have number 1, the Rider, R-I-D-E-R. This indicates somebody who is traveling, generally with a, like some news to share, or maybe even an offer. We have the Clouds, number 6. And number 29, the Respectable Lady. So in this deck, we have number 28 is the men, number 29 are the women. There's 2 for each. One has a shirt on, one does not, for each. And we got the lady with the shirt on. I know, some of you are disappointed. But this indicates we have a little bit of, I got to figure out if I can trust this. A little bit of, I need to figure out this, this person's motivations. And I think you do end up realizing that there's somebody here that has good intentions. The offer, I think, initially you are confused or wary of, and that's fine. I think you should be. In general, you want to like make sure, you got to figure it out, right? What's important? Am I using my discernment to determine if that's what this person also thinks is important? So I think we have somebody a little bit on guard because of the previous experiences they've had with people that have been very deceitful or have misled them in terms of what the overall goal is, right? Are we looking to be in a relationship? Do you want an employee for long term? Do you want to be able to help somebody on their career path? This is like, what's the future behind this decision? 3 of Swords, Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the reverse. So we have somebody that gets in their feels about this offer and feels like there's too good a chance that this is going to be the same kind of heartbreak as the last time. Now, I have taken a job offer and found out that it was not what I thought it was. And so I kind of like understand that perspective, right? You really have to vet the employer just as much as the employer vets you. But I feel like we have somebody that might have misread the situation and kind of assumed the worst. 10 of Swords, made a decision too quickly. For some of you, this is a warning of something that could happen. You could still avoid this. For others of you, you've already made this decision or done something that you feel kind of was definitive, such as like, you know, like if you're in an interview dialogue back and forth and then you don't respond for 4 days, you're probably out of the running at that point, right? I think we have somebody that maybe deliberated too long or like just like their behavior suggests that they weren't really that interested. And then there's like this pullback. Oh, okay. So you don't want anything, or maybe you're interested in something else. Okay. So it's almost like somebody excused themselves from the table without a word. And this offer is kind of in jeopardy, right? Page of Wands, Six of Cups in the reverse. For those of you that do communicate about this situation instead of assuming the worst and then cutting your losses and moving on, it looks like there's another communication that comes through and helps you understand that what you're doing is kind of seeing things from a historical perspective. You're not appreciating the here and now and what's in front of your face. There's something different here. This is either a genuine love offer or a work opportunity or a business opportunity that you could really do well with. So when you have this like break or pause, you're not talking, you really think about it. I think you end up discovering this is something you do really want to invest in. This is what you want, right? Relationship or job situation. This is what I want. And I like didn't make that obvious. I was just kind of like nonchalant about it, right? We have the Star and the Emperor. Okay, I see you. I think you correct your mistake. Now, this isn't everyone, right? This is a general reading, but I think there's a decent amount of people who realize, you know what? I was assuming the worst of the situation because I've had some pretty nefarious interview negotiations, whatever, or, you know, toxic relationships. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't have, you know, assumed that's what you were saying or that's where you were coming from or that you were trying to do that. I think we have somebody who stands up and communicates what they need to actually communicate, and they end up finding out that what they mistook for just another, you know, lame situation was actually the opportunity that they've been looking for. With the Star, this is like a wish come true, kind of like reaching a certain attainment of success when it's next to the Eight of Pentacles. But for also some of you, this could indicate there is some level of fame or recognition that comes with this pursuit or this relationship. Let's get a few more. This is the Voyage of the Soul. With topless ladies? You're killing me. You're killing me. I'm shocked, Tiana. Shocked at you. Not really. All right. We have mystery, silence, captivating, secrets, high priestess, and mystic or hidden. Oh, guys, check that out. Now, will you believe me when I tell you that these cards are not like all the same, right? There's different images on all of them. Look at that synchronicity. We got somebody dancing. This is good news, right? This is something worth celebrating. So we have the word celebrate, accomplishment, reunion, invitation, event, or festival. You might be dancing, your person might be dancing. You might be starting a dance company. I don't know, but I'm telling you, there's something here that initially is giving off like not that great. And then you investigate, you dig in a little bit more, you realize this is somebody who is worth your time, or this is an opportunity that is worth your time. And then you celebrate. because you realize I did it. I got myself in a situation that's much better for me. The money is improving for you. So the universe just doesn't want you to miss out on this opportunity. So we have polarity, contrast, resistance, pull, yin and yang, and magnetic. Then we have split, heart versus heart. Sorry, head versus heart, two worlds, transition, and ego death. Part of this could be that you have to let go of a certain vision that you had for your life, or you have to kind of be flexible in terms of what a win or, you know, a goal being achieved actually looks like. We could have kind of like a redefining of what a healthy relationship looks like. We could have somebody that is realizing that even though they've put in a lot of time and effort into a particular kind of career or pursuit, it's really not of interest to them anymore. And that's fine. You're allowed to pivot. It kind of makes life more interesting, don't you think? All right. So this is the Romance Angel Oracle. Let's see what else we have. So even if this is about your work, it would likely influence your romance as well. So let's just see what we have. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. See, things are going well here, guys. There's a really strong attraction between these two. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And past life relationship. You're going to feel like you've known this person longer than you really have. And maybe you have. Oops, up the wrong one. So lots of positive change. And it's all because you decide to believe in yourself. Hey, I actually do have what it takes to be successful. I can pursue this. I can manage that. I can change my life. And then all of this change that's quite positive comes in. We're only at 26 minutes. So I'm going to grab just a few more cards. We're going to go with the Black Tarot. All right. What else? Ooh, do we need to know about this? Ten of Swords in the reverse, Five of Swords in the reverse, Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay, somebody up in here has some Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That's so much air energy. But it also is just indicative of you're too, like you're overthinking it, right? You're in your head. You just kind of let it go. Stop thinking about all the what ifs. You got to pay attention to details, but you're paying attention to too many, okay? Just pull back a little bit. Go eat a muffin. Think about what you've done. That works, Michael. Ooh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yep. In case you wanted more air energy, we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so there's a sense that you realize maybe you need to be a little bit less harsh on yourself. I think you do end up deciding to take a more confident or bold approach to this situation. You let go of some insecurity. There's a sense of impulsiveness here that you need to watch out for. Like I want you to take action, but you still need to think about things, right? For some of you, I see you getting really excited about a love interest, and then you get really nervous and you do something dumb like go on a date with somebody else. So it's like, don't be one of those silly rom-com movies where we all can predict it. Oh, he's gonna have to like come clean about that at the end, or he's gonna lose the love that he builds with this girl. Like, don't be predictable like a silly rom-com. If there's a misstep here, if there's a, oh God, I don't know what to do, think through it, breathe. And if you have a misstep, talk about it, be honest. So there could be somebody that needs to say, hey, I was like not sure how to handle the emotions I felt for you. So I entertained somebody else and it made me realize I don't want anybody else. I'm really sorry that I chose to figure it out that way. There's like a don't lose the love situation because you can't have a conversation about how you got to that point, right? If you do generally want a new beginning with this person or a relationship with this person, you got to be willing to put yourself out there and be a little bit vulnerable. Okay. All right. I think I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you, everyone, especially those that joined me for both readings today. You're the best. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I will see you all on the next reading. Toodles.